I'm Regina Kiele. I am here at university teaching GIS and remote sensing. I've been here since 2003 teaching the subject of GIS and remote sensing, but I also am teaching other subjects as well. Because of my background, I also teach in other subjects like biodiversity and conservation, or land use planning, or soils and land use, all those. I assist also in those courses. But my major field of teaching is on the geospatial technologies of GIS and remote sensing. It's to do with my background of being a natural resource scientist, natural resource person. I want to use the technology in the management of resources. That was my objective, because my dad, at the time when I was a student, he was forcing all his children to go to school because he knew that education was the key for a better living. So he was telling us, you have to go to school. That's the only way you will have a good life. And at the time, now we're talking about the word sustainability. I didn't know that my father was already talking about sustainability at the time. In the village communities, he will stand there and he will say, if people are diving for fish in the night, he will say, you stop fishing in the night. That is not fair to the fish. You are over-harvesting, or you will catch this fish, and later on your grandchildren will come and ask, there's a fish called this one, and they don't see it, whose fault is it? So he was talking about sustainability. So he was my main inspiration, if you want, into my education and into natural resource management and planning. It was my dad who really encouraged me to education and also to respect nature and use it wisely. So that's why I was interested in natural resource management. PNG Resource Information Systems, short PNGRIS, is a database, inventory database of the country. It involves all the data about the physical, socio-economic, and land use of the country. And from PNGRIS, all the other databases were developed, like FIM, Forest Inventory Mapping, BioRep for the SEPA, conservation. They all came through from PNGRIS, the base data from PNGRIS database. Normally, the DAL, or people who know that I use that PNGRIS database, they call me the mother of PNGRIS because of that, yeah. Because of the database that I've been involved in, yes. When I think back, I feel bad a little bit that I left DAL because they were sending me to empower me with all this knowledge and skills to go back and contribute to the entity. But I feel, in another way, I feel glad that I left because the technology was just being introduced into the country, and there was no one else to teach except that my name kept appearing. So I came and I was thinking that, oh, I did well to come and empower lots more into the same skills and knowledge of GIS and into resource management and resource planning. Is better than just doing little operation of DAL, looking at land suitability type of assessment, where I now train more people in a wider application of the technology. And I was glad too, because we're in the technological era, and I'm part of this technological era, right? Rather than letting me just say, oh, that's for the new people, I should be at the background. I'm still part of this technological era, and as we progress in the development of this country, I'm still here.
Wow.
Yeah. To talk about women's rights, to talk about justice, if we have to do actions, right? The action speaks louder than words. Okay? So I believe that we need to do more actions, maybe in education and awareness. We need to identify all the categories of women groups and look at where really in the activities that we need to empower and go in there. I mean, politically, spiritually, educationally, however, we would need to improve that. And by doing that, then we start to improve the quality of not only of the women and the children, but the society as a whole. Because women holds the key to the society's background, see. The problem I see, I mean, that's my own opinion, I see that with women in PNG, we still have a long way, is because of the differences between women themselves. Yeah. The women themselves have their own differences. We can work together now, but someone will go again, will turn things around, and then there is disturbance in our cooperation. So women needs to work together, cooperate together. And maybe we go by different groups by their class, maybe by their educational status, by professional status, by different working groups in their own profession, and we start to empower people. And women need to start to trust themselves and work together as a team. Then we can start to talk about gender and violence, socially, poor health and nutrition, all those things. Because when women start to work together, all those things will start to improve, and then we talk about justice, and we start fairness, and we start to talk about meeting all these other themes of women. But that is my own opinion.